And wheel cam is there, but we don't need wheel cam on right now. We have a new AV that people can use, which is this one. I'm also using... We'll see if it works, but I am using the spring mod, which should add a few more flowers, a bit more green, a bit more bloom. I'm not sure. Takes fuel. Every time I sleep, we're playing ETS2. Well, not while I'm driving, because what the hell would that do? Why would you do that? Hey, Risto, welcome in. The aim of today... we're near it. Scandinavia is technically down this. So we could do either of these roads, yes, but I also want to go up. Valentine's jobs, thankfully, I think we got this road, but we also need that road, so... There's also this one here. There's a few to do, along with Scandinavia being completely broken. Not a lot of people. Well, not yet. We've only just started. I've only just gotten in game. But I give people time to load into the game. Then they might join in for the next city. You like to sleep while driving so you wake up refreshed. E2, that's a good idea. You know what? That's a good idea. Let me know how that goes. In-game, I hope. Not, don't you dare do that in the real world. That's dangerous. Always be a scanner. Veggie. Now that's a good comment. That's a good comment. Have a flower. Cookies and milk. I want some. Hello King, appreciate that. London to Oslo. No. I could go Oslo to London because I'm nearer to Oslo. But I'm still not doing that. And we're at Scania Delia. How convenient. It's spring, yes. Any chance you join and you have something saved that didn't get banned? If it's something really weird, you could be asked to change it. Sometimes I've had that where someone joins me and I'm like, you can't use that. Lunge donge. Well, no, I can't accept that, I'm afraid. No, that's a bit strange. Stream on Saturday. This Saturday? No. Usually I don't. There is something of a community drivey thingy coming up. I'll have to sort that out. Yeah, I'm not sure if that one works there, actually. You know, I'm just not too sure about that. But have a flower, I'm a big fan. Hope you're doing well. Can we do the thing that she doesn't like? Yes. Oh god. Oh no, there it is. I hope you're doing well, big fan. 29 how birthday celebration. Oh god. Why does it say that in brackets? That's interesting. But she was doing something like, of course, we read it out yesterday's stream to that. And previously in that stream, it went very well because there were a lot of good games. A lot of fun games to watch in that. She'll be doing the remainder of that some other time, so. Yeah, it is also Tuesday. Best day of the week, of course. That's the only time I can say that. Toro, welcome in. But anyone's going to join. Today is not like any mission thing because we've done the event. Next event is... I don't know. Do they normally do an Easter event? I don't know if they do. Have to see. Am I on Mars? Yes. They all got in brackets. Why is that there? I'm just amazed on how many... Every single L in that is replaced with a W. Pour some content. Bordeaux's Gate. Yeah. Yeah. Tea is not on the desk at the moment. No, it's only water. Water. We think we. What do you think it is? It's almost the same. Just say it. No, they've never done an Easter event. Nah, we have, I think. We've had like a few trailers of things to deliver, and they've had like the Easter bunny made of like a bush type thing. I don't think the game has done that. I think we've done it. Maybe some are sounds, because I guess that's why. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, the Stuimo. That one as well. And Supo. Not sure about that. Doing exams. Oh, God. Where are we? We are in Bolong. It has an umlaut on the A, so I don't know if it's Bolong. Belong? But we are still in the DLC, though. So. The plan is to do at least one job in this vehicle, remember the sound of it, and then I'll switch back to the other one that I had before this one, and apparently they've tweaked the sound of it to make it not sound like it's so echoey or reverby. So I want to switch back to that one. That way the thumbnail that's used on the YouTube stream makes sense. Because it's still the new Scania. Because I don't have any pictures of this Scania. So, English is near B2, B1. Is that good? Look, what's the best, but just below fluent or native English? What's the best number? Because I have no idea. It's getting out of hand. Some of it is, yes. Some of it is not too bad, I guess. Don't know. I don't know what the scale is either. Never needed to know, because, you know, speak facts. Could say that. Sometimes. As if I list examples where you haven't. I don't know. C2 is proficiency. Okay, so it's A1, A2, B1, B2, and up? Scania dealer shows an industry, because I have unlocked them. If you go to each of the cities and you unlock where the dealer actually is, they'll show up on your map. That's how it works. Because before you get there, it will just be a question mark that doesn't show unless you're actually near it. You don't know your English level. Is there an online test, maybe? Could be. You can try and find an online test to see how good your English is. Obviously, if you are English, you don't need to do that, because you should be alright at it. I don't think I'm alright at it. I want to go up this way. You can't even see it on the map. Östersund again. I'm sick of that place, man. We've been there all the time. There we go. But this way. Right? Yes. Yes. You're Dutch. Okay. So you would have some... Yeah, but doesn't Dutch... You kind of learn English as kind of your second thing anyway, don't you? Dutch people are pretty good at English. Oh, I thought it wasn't there. There it is. How about that? Have you got that? IETLS. Oh. Give me 5 minutes. Maybe. We're doing external contracts, though. World of Trucks jobs. Use of visas. Ah. Can you be denied a visa if your English is just terrible? Or if you're not good? Sounds interesting. No, I know, you can hear the accent is different to the ability to say it. Even if someone's been living somewhere, they'll still have a bit of the accent. Dutch has a lot of saliva in the accent. B2. Middle, I guess. If they said C2 was the best and A is not. Got it good. Yes. Ah. Not give you a visa if you don't have enough score. D12. Because... Yeah. You could have made a chess joke there. Doesn't go up to 12. The group? Never heard. That would be an amazing joke if I... is that a K-pop group? That went straight in one ear out the other one there. No idea. Chess jokes before. Hey, there's one. I see that one. That's funny. Okay, I'll take that one. Oh, very good. Okay, that text that appears in the top middle of the screen there, they still need to change that. Can I have permission for them to change that in the next update, please? Because why does that go down to the next line? It shouldn't. It doesn't need to. You do have to do a long route, but you get even more money known if you have bonus skill points assigned to your skills. Every time you level up in game, you get a skill point. Ignore the ADR until last, then you go long, distance, high value, do all these in order, then you do ADR. And when all of them are unlocked, any job you get can have series of, you know, plus 3%, plus 10%. That's how you get more money if you pick a job that meets all of that criteria. I think this one counts for a fragile job or a heavy job. Whatever it actually is. What is it? A bucket. So yes, that should count. A few more joining. We'll be fine. Parking brake. I know I have it assigned on whatever. I do need fuel. I've got 1,000 left. There is a fuel next to me, actually, to be honest. I know the wheel cam is not on at the moment. Hold on. Probably wrong way around, but whatever. I think this is the spring mod. I think it is actually working now because Oh, it shows that top middle now. First time me seeing that. Okay, and then over there, it actually shows the full amount of money you have. Just in case you are very low on your fuel number, it shows you right there how much you have. Costs £108? Really? And if you were to... Can you fail it? Is it every time? How many times are you allowed to do that test? Or redo the test? How many times can you feel your English is not that good? Who's got the dribble? Come on, doctor. Anytime you want. Yeah, but that's going to be expensive. It's like, you know, when you do a driving test, how many times can you do a driving test before you realize, you know what, I'm not cut out for this? How many times, huh? As many as you want. Well, you better hope you do a damn good job. How long does it take to do the test? How does that work? Where do you do the test? Do you go to your embassy or something? It's just a random thought. How do you do it? And I'm asking all these questions. Next on logistics says half your bans are stupid. They looked at videos. Okay, but they're not the ones that would unban you though. So you have to sort it through your appeal, not through your VTC people. If that makes sense. Took 2 hours? That's not too bad. Okay, that's not too bad. We are driving, yes! Look, you can even see the wheel now. On the TikTok stream, you can see it because it's in landscape. Right here. Pretty damn good, right? 3 in the morning. Please be careful. If you start dozing off, feel free to drop out. That's totally fine. You don't have to punish yourself or make yourself stay. It's totally fine, that's alright. Scandinavia, I want to discover some roads in the middle of Nordic first. I want to go and get that industry that's up ahead, actually. First. Always more traffic north of the train crossing versus south. Probably because they have trouble getting out of one of the cities compared to the other one. And it jams up at the train line. It varies, really. I think there's a fairly even amount of people on both sides. Even being a lot. There's a lot of them. I think there's not too much difference. The score you can get, there is an average. Okay. I'm thinking now it's comparison to your... oh, this is nice. Your GPA. Is it GPA in America? You can go up to like a 4. And then of all your things, you got a test average, and that's the number that you graduate with or something. So this comparison, what I'm thinking of. So people that graduate with like a 1 point something GPA, that's... Can I, oh. Shaders, not shaders, I'm using the normal graphics, but I have the spring mod. And all the spring mod does, I'm pretty sure, it just adds a bit more vegetation. Maybe a few more flowers. I don't know if it really changes the sun to some degree. More diffused sunlight. I don't know. But it's a nice mod. Before spring. Spring starts later this month. So that is nice. I like spring. I like spring. Favourite season. Right. Hello, students. And here we are with the other people here. Why are you sticking out the industry like that? What are you doing? Where's mine? Where's mine? Hello. Over there. American ones? Yeah, but, well, you know. That's an interesting topic to talk about. American English. Where is it? There it is. Speaking of me turning the wheel that much, there was also something that someone mentioned where apparently the real world trucks now, at least in Europe, don't really use 1800 degrees. Someone said it's more like 1400. Which is, there is a preset for that. It's in the middle. It's not too bad. Which company? Björk at the top. Above the rest of the set. This city doesn't have a service, does it? No, it does not. But I want to go up the E45. Got it. Set a waypoint for the E45, not the one on the coast, the one straight up the middle. John Melena Norris. Done it. That's what I want to do. 69 euros in your bank. What, real bank or in-game bank? Nice. Victor, welcome in. Ashley, I don't know if you're still looking around. If you have not had food yet, please, goddammit. I know you had some decent sleep, it seems. Food, though. Oxford student solved a Turkish university exam and he would get into the universities with the score he'd got. Okay, so it's a limit. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I'm not the one that doesn't eat for long periods of time. Did you know how long she goes for her food sometimes? Too long. Too long. Quite long. Too long. So, people got to make sure. You know? Do we all have... Job? Have we all picked up something? Rally lunch. That's fine, it's still something. Maybe one meal a day. I mean, you should have more than that, but if it's a large meal, then sure. Bailey, welcome in. Salah, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. No gamba? Why is there no gamba? Can't gamble? It's bot doesn't like you. I don't know why. Hello, Mighty. Sandwich and coffee. Yeah, I guess. That seems fun. Oh, there we go. You can gamble now. Don't know why you couldn't. Right. I've got all my fuel. 4,000 kilometers of fuel now. So we're all good. So remember this engine sound. It sounds good. Not much has changed. I quite like it. At some point, I'll put it in the newer vehicle as well, if I don't like what they changed regarding the new one. Because my Scania S before the Super one has this as well. I got so used to it. Does it sound good? Whoa. So that there of you accelerating. The other option I could do is not put the 7-something 100 horsepower in it. There's one around 400, 500 that sounds good, and I could use that. I don't know which one it is, but I remember hearing it before. You don't need the full 700, do you? You know, you don't need it. Oh, you have the mod? Okay. But when you accelerated for a moment there, I did hear yours, and it didn't sound too bad. They changed the 560 Super, so would you recommend I use the 560 specifically? I think that was one of the ones that someone was mentioning. Not the 770, which I'm using, but specifically that one. Maybe. I'll try it out. Did I ban you, Lee? I don't know. When I ban people, I only see player or suspect, that kind of thing. Now it's okay. Compare it to this sound. How does it sound in comparison to this one? So, does it have a rumble to it? Does it sound quite gritty? Hope so. I want some rumble to my engine. Undercover CD video? I may do another one of those at some point. I think any dangerous driving, like if I do drive in academy, I will lower the degrees on this. Eye tracking, it's the Tobii eye tracker. Tobii. I have it just set to doing this. Otherwise I will make people motion sick with how much I fidget around in my seat. There is a full mode, I like to call it, where all degrees of rotation are turned on. I had it as a redeem at some point. It's disabled at the moment. I want to set something up to do with that. where there's like a timer appears on screen or something. But at your speed, because why would I? I am enjoying the nature and having a chill driving session. I'm not playing a racing game. I don't need to. It can track your eyes, yes, but I've turned that graph off because that would even make me sick. Look at how I'm jotting between the game and the chat. It will follow that. It does that in the Hunter and a few other games where you're naturally like where you hold the gun in a normal position, but then you're like moving around independently from where the gun is. It's a bit weird. The Moza, yes, we've had the Moza for about a month to 2 months now, almost actually. How much is it? Do the command Toby, TOBII as a command. It should give you a link to how I use it. It's a bit costly. It's not necessary to have, but it definitely improves the experience of these games. I, not Y. 2 eyes, because that's their motto, because you've got 2 eyes. TOBII. Wrong eye. Yeah. V8 sound. Yeah, okay, so I'll try the 560 then. Okay. Okay. Specifically the 560. We'll check that out. Go back to having my... I will also need to... Someone needs to remind me to put the holographic dash in that one as well. Because here I can see my fuel and everything that I need to. And my gear. And in that one I can't. I also need to enable it on the Toby overlay. Trucky overlay, not Toby overlay. Need to remember that. Lee, Bridge of the Fallen. I guess I could say I'm from Europe. I'm not from mainland Europe, though. United Kingdom is a European country. Not in the way that the actual Europe is. I mean, I don't mind that indicator either. It's not bad. 99% of gamblers quit before they win big. Yes, just one more, hey? One more. Doesn't mean you gamble all every time, though. Don't do that, because that is bad. No, we're not in the EU. Unfortunately, no. That's been 6 years now. The plan for it was drafted up 10 years ago. Oh my god. 10 years ago. 6, yeah. Beginning of 2020 is when it officially happened. TTC? What is TTC? What do you mean TTS? Shut up, blood. How you doing, Mandem? See, is that I don't know if this is Nordic scenery or if this is spring mod scenery, because generally there's a lot of trees here anyway. And my vegetation setting I think is on medium or low. It's not on the highest amount. No, we're not M&D, no. Some demographics feel yes, but generally no. Text to chat. I did have that enabled at some point for specific members. It used to be, before they ruined the subscriber thingy on TikTok, it used to be where subs could use text-to-speech. You'd put a dot before your message and it would read it out. But I don't have that enabled at the moment. I am a game mod as well, yes. I did some of that work yesterday. Family 6 hours out? Damn! Yeah, because you said you were due to be already going there. Hopefully they're alright. How long did it take? Well, I applied when they had the very first recruitment for it. So for me, you were waiting a while, I guess. Now, I don't really know how long the process is because I'm not a manager. The managers all saw that. Whenever the next one is open, I will tell you about it. And if you're able to apply, you should. Because otherwise you missed the chance. You should. You're a VTC owner. Very nice. A long hood Scania? Please don't. I don't like those. Hello, Mix. How's it going? Don't add those Scanias. They look terrible. Any of the T? No. How many perks? What sort of perks are you thinking of? We have a few vehicles to use. Not that you really necessarily need to use them. The ability to help out the community is a perk as well. What are you doing right there? Are you two okay? What's going on? Did I stutter and it made you freak out? What are you doing? T-cabs? No! In-game perks. Well, we can also go a bit faster, but again, you don't really need to do that. Why do I need to do that? Translator perks? Well, I don't think there'd be any in-game. Didn't need to indicate that. Why would you need anything there? Paid in hopes and dreams, yes. The perk you get is the feeling of when you ban someone that deserves to be banned. And you're like, yes, I did that. Yeah. Not really, but you know. The perks in what people would think of as like all sort of work benefits kind of thing, where if you were paid for your role to begin with, like that'd be a pretty damn good perk, wouldn't it? Paid per ban, paid per hour, that sort of thing. No. It is nice though. If you do want to help out and you feel you have the ability to ban people, if you've watched a handful of the admin streams, you think, you know what, I can do that, then try it. Do it. You weren't focused. Pay attention. Are we on? There's another button I need to rebind, actually. The one that I had on this scroll wheel here to zoom out the map. I don't know why it was unbound. I'm pretty sure I remember binding it. Why did they unbind it? Long as you could be banned after a crash. Depends on whether you are already on a history ban or not, because that significantly increases it. Ko-fi is the donation platform I use. Think Patreon. That's close. See, it looks similar to Patreon. Oh, the Philippines. Ooh. I think now we're on the road, right? Might be. Yeah, we have been for a while, actually. Banning your naughty friends, yes. In the case of Ko-fi similar to Patreon, if you are a member of it, you have a nice coloured role on Discord, and you also get access to videos early. You can watch them early. Sometimes I discuss things I'm working on in advance in that channel. It's a good way to support. This road is nice. Wanted to go. It'll be alright. You've had a handful of videos during your time, so I hope you feel it's worth it. Yeah, that includes only bans, yep. Gotta have the premium members paying somehow, you know. 1 per van. Per ban, you mean? Per van. Yeah, we do have a few other videos that I've tried out and used before. There's a Lambo. If you want to flex and claim that you drive a Lambo, then, you know, any chance you're able to win. There are, yes, technically, if your ban is incorrectly placed or you have sufficient counter evidence, your appeal can be accepted. An appeal is a request. Majority of the time, though, no. No, either someone appeals when they clearly have no chance, or the appeal just doesn't work in their favour. But it has the potential to work. Look, what are you doing? Oh, you're joining the gambler. I saw that as well. Win an appeal. Yeah, it's like you go to take it to the court. And you've got the appeals courts, and you've got to go through the rounds of that. Sat before a judge. I need to get one of those, whatever the official name for the wig is that judges wear. Huh? Hello, potato. Not right now. Oh, yeah. Webcam, you store the eye tracker bit in low light the room. In warm light, it doesn't work. You need to make sure that there's not too many sources of light going into it, because then the eye tracking software tries to find 3 points. Your X, Y, and Z point to track you from, and if there's, in my case, like the light would be behind me, if it's beaming through the window, it would see a 4th point, and it would be very confused by that. Some of the softwares aren't very good, some of them are, if you set up the surroundings correctly. Make sure you are sufficiently lit. Got a decent amount of light on you. That helps, especially if it's a bad webcam. You won? Yeah, fair enough, you won. Saying sorry doesn't mean you're innocent? No. Like, yes, we should hope that you're sorry for what you did, but do you know why you did it? That's something I would ask them. Every time I'd be like, yeah, It's good that you're sorry, but do you know what you did? Do you actually know why you got banned for it? Exactly. I guess not. This is really nice. Is that a little... are we driving next to a tiny little stream down there? A little moat of some sort? Me going, like, looking over as if I can see it. Hello, Storm. 3 streams, see? I thought we had more than that. You can do better than that. But have a drive the wrong way to save a 1-hour drive. I understand why you did that. I understand why you did that. But unfortunately, you were, I guess, caught out for doing so. Why did you go the wrong way? Did you miss your turn? It is an eye tracker, yes. The Toby eye tracker. Look at him. Is it Storm's birthday? God, we have a lot of people with birthdays. My God. Every day of March has been someone's birthday so far. 4 a.m. Oh, so yours is technically on the 4th then, not the 3rd. Is anyone's birthday today? Can we continue the pattern here? It was Ashley's on the 1st, Lazy's the 2nd yesterday. We need a missing one, and now we've got the 4th. Who's next? Prime ambush. This road that we're on? Yeah, we're still in the DLC. Yeah, we're going further north in the DLC. We're not leaving it. Not at the moment. What is this photo trophy? On the 3rd, but Europe is slow. Well, we are still on the 3rd then. So, happy birthday, man. How's your day been so far? Or rather, because it's over, how was it for you? Almost BD Twins. When's yours? On the forums? Oh, I see. Possibly. Yours on 29th of March? Not bad, not bad. 13th. Oh, yeah! Yeah. Flo, I'm sorry, I do not know what you're saying, Flo. Flo, what do you mean, Flo? I have found someone else that is friend of Ashley's. Julie is the day after mine, and there was a person from way back in whatever school was on the 6th of May. So people, you know, on either side. And of course, Turo, member of this community, has been community for a very long time, is on the same day. Birthday twins. Streamline. No, this is the 2009, the R2009. I don't really know the difference between the two. They're different models, but they look exactly the same. So I just found this one, because the only way to get this vehicle now is by in the used dealership. The R2009. Basically the same. You're saying I'm the best? Are you the... You sure? No, I don't know how to say that. No, just make one. No. What do you mean you... No. That's not how that works. No. 3D printed. That could be interesting. No, I don't really know why there's two that look exactly the same. I think I wondered when I got this one, what even are the differences in-game between the two? They look the same. I don't think there's any difference on the front. It don't matter. Use a mod that returns them. No, that's not too bad. All I did with this is I bought it in the used dealership, so it had about 500,000 kilometers already on it, and then I just changed that number. But a bit of hack commands, and now I'm down to what my actual mileage is. So we've done 3,600 kilometers on stream. Actually, no, not on stream, because I did some off stream. But you want your own mileage? That would be nice. Cheating? No. Good Avent. Hello, Davey. Good evening. Was that good? Gold dropped down a lot in price. People invest in gold when times are uncertain, so don't worry about that. Keep putting money into it regularly. Not financial advice. Someone's going to try and sue me if I tell you to do that. When there's usually problems with Bitcoin as well, people put it into gold. Gold is usually more stable. Just do whatever the hell you want, man. Same as silver. Can't see. 2.1 is hacking. cheating. I'm getting hacking because I edited my mileage. I save edited. The thing that folk wants a tutorial on. Hello, Andy. How you doing? Invest in RAM. Yes. Buy lots of RAM. At that point, just buy Nvidia stock then. Wait for it to crash. It won't crash. Tell me. 4.3 million kilometers on your DAF. Is it one of the older ones any day? Which one is it? There's two older DAF models. Which one? We're still on the same road. This is really nice. When's that tutorial coming? I have a list in various different places of videos I need to work on. 39 DAF? No, not that. Didn't mean that. That's the streamer, isn't it? An XF, okay. So a 105 is what I call it. Because there's also a 106. Like the Euro whatever, then the Euro 6 one. I prefer the 5, the older one. Eating footies, good. Not too bad. This is first job. We are getting one of those annoying roads in the middle of the DLC going straight up. Because I need to get that job done. Now that we don't have an objective, which is the Valentine's jobs, we're doing any job. Join your stream? Hello, yes, welcome back. How have you been? How's life? Any wrongfully banned for someone? Yes. But then, of course, you'd immediately change it. If I realise and acknowledge that I clicked the wrong person in a report, for example, up go, oh crap, and then I'd have to tab out and then just unban them. Why? There'd be nothing to justify the ban. So I'd have to immediately change it. Oh, I see some Prime on the map. Are they chasing us? Their distance is going down. Imagine we get overtaken by the Prime group. Hey, I'm staying at this speed, man. I'm staying at this speed. You do whatever you doing. No. Yeah. Oh, unless you're the one over here. Coming up. You joined Team today. Please stay away from the busy area. Go anywhere else but the busy areas. Please stay safe. Oh, look who it is. Hello. Should really get that in the street, but no well. I can hear your engine. You're behind me. Oh, the car is behind me. I can't really hear that one. Military industry talks. Yes, sadly, yes. That would be a good thing to invest into at the moment. All those companies. I guess if you wanted to invest into Lockheed as well. Rolls-Royce. Things like that, you know. That's what people invest into. Times of trouble. It'd be loud. Why, here's some nice engine. There is a nice engine behind me. Afternoon, JCB. Welcome in. Didn't unban you yet. Were you the one that mentioned that your appeal had gone for too long? Your local military service. Okay, we're not a financial advice stream. Do not take any actual financial advice here. Do your own research. That's the legal clause there. I'm covering that. My God, do not copy anything I say. If you lose your money, it's your fault. But whatever the hell you're investing into, DCA, as it's called, dollar cost average. If you put a certain amount in every month, every week, whatever, that's the best method, I think. It wasn't one from yesterday. Well, I hope it gets responded to at some point soon. Because if you... something about the ban went on for too long, or you were... the ban appeal was declined or something, feedback tickets, if you were that one, they can take a while to get looked at. Anything said on this stream is not financial advice. Clearly, we play games here. If you want to go and, what's his name? The Stock Guy, I think. He's the one that actually does that kind of stuff on stream. Go check him out. Do your research. Map and job info. That is the trucky overlay, which is very handy. You have everything off? I could have things off for one of the jobs. Only using road signs. That is a challenge at some point I want to do, but I want to formulate it properly. So like before the job I would say, here's what we're doing. I'm going to do this. So I can just turn it into a video. And if fellow streamer friends want to turn their footage into videos as well, formulate it as if it's already a video. Give it an intro, do your stuff, and then outro it. It's so much easier than doing it afterwards. No, I think of the 5 stream streak. 3 stream streak. I'm wobbling. Hello, Andreas. Can you appeal your ban after you're banned for the 3rd or 4th ban? You can appeal each ban, but you are limited to how many times you can appeal that ban. ID so small. In-game ID? That's random. What's your last message? I do not... Oh, hang on. You get unbanned tomorrow because you're new to all of this. Don't have to turn off the rain. That is in gameplay, I think, in the main game settings. Still not fixed. No, it isn't. Can you refund it, please, guys? I think it's in gameplay. Rain probability. It should be a slider of some sort, turn it all the way to 0. You don't need it. I have it off. So the entire wiper stalk down here on the right of my thingy, no point in using it. That's why it's assigned to horn. So I could assign something to twisting it. But what would I use? Paused it for this stream. Okay, okay. I have some things to do. Handful of things to do. Could have gone up, round, and down. Bob it, twist it, pull it. My to-do list. My to-do list is also spanning across, like, I have a random Discord channel I use for noting down things, but I also have a notes thing on my phone. They're all just different. Different things, different places. Investment account shows red, so does mine. At the moment, so does mine. But the dividends, though, they'll be alright. Devil, hold on, we haven't arrived yet. That's like 200 or 300 I need to do. But we have arrived. I missed the turn. Oh, it's a bumpy road. Don't know why they need so many of these. We should have had some people bringing the actual excavator thingy by itself. And we take these. Joggy drink? Nah, no, it's fine. Take a dive? No! Arrive, we're here. How are you here before us? How'd you do that? And it is somewhere over in the background. Huh? Huh? The mileage to 0. It's in the files. When you save edit your vehicle, it's the odometer. Each vehicle has an odometer text layer. You just change the number of that. Sounds easy, right? I don't know where the circle is. I'm just assuming it based on where Fook is going. Guide me
it's
to the moon.
Ali, how are you doing, admin and Striar? Did you hear what the vet said to the cat? How are you? Feline LOL, ha 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 ha.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, it's not really good. My God, 91? Wait, does that say 91? Hold on a minute. Look at that. You might be the first contender to reach 100 months. 91 months. That's 10 babies we're up to now. My God, we've been busy. I appreciate the devotion. Every single time this man pops in, he has a unique message, some silly joke or some spam for the TTS, that sort of thing. It's impressive. It's impressive. I appreciate that. How have you been? Job numero uno. Now, we're nowhere near anything, really. I kind of need to go somewhere else because I don't have a... There's no service here. Unless... Well, if I change truck, I'd go to the garage. But, there's no service, so... A little tired, that's fine. Does Sundsvall have one? Sundsvall does. Okay. Well, we've done that road going up there, though. So, now we have some extras left over. Kind of want to do that. I want to customize my other vehicle. I want to bring it back. Bring it back to life. I want to change it. So, it was in company, truck manager. It was this one. Yes, upgrade. And we want, was it 560? 580? Euro 6 Super. Right? Got a 560 Euro 6 Super, 580 Euro 6 V8, 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 V8. Super. Okay. What I do first want to do is, let's just give ourselves a bit of a comparison. Alright, I want to drive. So bear in mind, hold on a minute. Heads up. The display thing, that is part of TMP. That's on TMP. I'm back in God knows wherever I am right now, but... Okay. That's not too bad. Yeah, it doesn't sound as reverby and really weird. Okay. Okay, so keep that in mind. Has a bit of a growl to it, actually. Okay. Did I just forget what it sounds like? And I thought that's not too bad now. It's not too bad. Now let me go over to the service. Bit of a grrr sound. Okay. Then we change that to the 560. And now let's listen to what that sounds like. What do you think? The 770 sounds more bassy to me. Both sound good. But this, I don't know actually. This sounds a bit weird. Sounds good. There is a bit of a growl at low speeds. Like, that's not bad. Let's go back up to it. That doesn't sound too bad. Doesn't sound too bad. Club 5 stream speak. Let me go up. Let me go up. 770 in the V8 engines. Yeah, that's not too bad. A bit more growly. I can definitely hear more of the turbo or some other sound. That kind of vroom, that's... I don't know what sound that is. Is it exhaust? Is it the engine? Turn that down a sec. Fix your old truck. It's not that damaged. I don't know which sound effect it was, actually. 560 is better. I'm just going back between the two so you can really hear the difference. In the video of this, I will also turn the sound up so I'm not yapping over the top of it. We'll use the 560 for a bit. We'll try it out. Why 560 specifically? Is it because it's the Super? There's also a 500 Super, 460 Super, and so on. The EV, I have never used the EV. Maybe when they fully come to the game, then I might. It's not too bad. Does have a bit of a growl to it. Hello, Polly, big fan. That's not too bad, because I can hear other people's engines, obviously, as well. Now, where even am I? Am I back in my main? I'm in Osna, okay. I don't need to be here. So we need to go to, if you can tell whoever's there, because you weren't able to go over, we need to go to... Oh, you can go to Östersund. Where's the service in Östersund then? Of course I can't, because it's, you know, it's been damaged. Hold on. Of course I can't actually fix it. Hello, Star. An hour later. That's fine. Whatever. That brings you down to 12, and then you need to replace those, because that will bring it down even further. Not bad. I might as well replace that as well. Done. Do I what? Talk at him. No, I do not. No. I have seen some clips of his kind of thing. That's just not my thing to watch. Watching a Lex play that, I have seen so many of the streamer friends been playing through that slowly. It's very interesting. You need to... if someone was to get into the game, apparently you need to play one or two of the other previous titles first, so you kind of get the context. Something like that. Oh, hello. We've all dropped in here, have we? From the exterior... Exterior. Can't really hear the sound too much because my sounds have never been balanced in the history of playing this game. Not too bad. I don't mind it. But we are back to the smaller dashboard, and you know one thing I didn't put in? No one said it. No one said it. Where's the it's here. Me holographic thingy. No one mentioned it. Unless someone did, and I didn't check it. That's right, by the way. Thanks, man. So it's behind the camera, but it's the head-up display symbol. That's what's called. In your mind. Right. How do you get Nordic Horizons on Steam? It is a DLC. You need to buy it. You mentioned it. Oh, did you now? Right. Of course, yes. This looks good, though. It looks good. Then if I do my classic... Oh, yeah. Drop it down. That looks nice. I could put the glowy logo on it. The one that you have. That could match the black and white style. I could do that. Where's the icon? There. You're ending? No, we're not ending. I'm just checking out things. Exterior. Click the right button. Exclusive. That one. Hey, not too bad. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, okay. It's alright. How'd you lower it? That is the suspension. In your keybind settings, there should be front and rear, lower and raise suspension options. You can assign those if you want. No, I'm still with the Super livery. I was just changing the badge at the front because they added a different variant where it kind of glows now. It might light up in the dark. What mod? It's not a mod. That is part of a DLC. The HS Shoch DLC pack. That is how you can get coloured bull bars on all of the vehicles now. And roof bars. So this roof bar is also black, or rather paintable or matte coloured. Roll them down? Oh, I could. Do I have window keybinds assigned? I don't think they're assigned to this. Oh, that reminds me to assign the other thing. Now it's all coming back to me now. Options. Keys and buttons. By the way, to the one that wanted about rain probability, it is... Is it not in here? Is it in interface? It might be in graphics now. They've changed things around. No, it might be in gameplay. Have I scrolled past it? Oh, it's right at the top. Rain probability. There it goes, 0%. It used to be a little bit further down. Oh, get a Stream Deck. I do have one, but I don't use it for keys in-game. Because I don't need to. What I am going to bind, though, is What's the key called? Interior... Not zoom interior cam. It's map mode. Something something map. World map. Mode. Infotainment display mode. Is it the infotainment? Zoom navigation mode. Navigation zoom mode. I think it's this. I think it's that. No, that's the one inside the camera, so it's the other one. Ow. Try the super engine? Yeah, I'm using the 560 Super right now. Because that was the suggestion that people had. Mode. Is it not that one? Is it this one? That's still the same. How do I do the one that's on screen? I want the on-screen one. The HUD one. I thought I had it. Dashboard display mode? That's I, though. That's inside. Navigation destination mode. Destination mode, though. Is that it? Hello, Juice. Big fan. Look at anybody's channel. I have a lot of channels added to my Chatterino, actually. Read the description. Zoom out. Zoom in, zoom out. F5, that's the one, yes. Boom, there we go, thank you for that. There we go, that one, yes. Yes, and then I have that as the zoom interior cam, I know that one. Got it. The DLC, HS Shock, but it's like German, so it's like Shock. For the wallbar. Windows. Do I need to... what keys do I assign for Windows, though? No, Oos. No. No need to. I'm just thinking about it. It'll only be for my left window. Nah, it'll be fine. It'll just vibrate a bit more. Yeah, in photo mode, when we take a photo at the end, I'll have a look at what it looks like at night. Probably forget, but I'll have a look at what it looks like. Right, so. Just lurking stream over? What, SCS stream? What were they doing? It is a quick BRB time before we take our next job. We're from here. I don't know where we're going now, but, you know. That DLC. SCHOCH. Shoch. DLC. Sounds good. But Marwin is just getting it down there. Right, quick BRB. Driver Academy might be on Thursday. Maybe. Sim, yes indeed, it is Sim, Welcome back. To me. Thank you to me. You're welcome. Pat your own back, eh? Hello, Joe, big fan. Right, where should we go in our new but old, but not really old, but new? Let's consult the map first. Should you go kick for ping? From here, it's kind of a tricky place because we've kind of done everything around this area. There are a few bits here, sure. I don't know. PC finally has an AO. Nice. They are very, very helpful. So we've been all the way up this way, which is good. We've done that. Kind of need to go up that way, but it will take a very long time to get there. Could go across. Because we've done this one, Trondheim, but there are bits near here that would be quite helpful to get. Estonia? No, we don't need to go there. No, that's fine. A few things in Trondheim we need. Let's see. Hello, Netu. Why do you talk like that? Because I exaggerate for comedic effect. Some people find it funny. Sometimes I find it funny. I don't know where we haven't been in Trondheim, though. Any of these, really. Doesn't really matter. This one's the most profitable, so how about that? Try to find that. Is it Lucan? Lacan, how you doing? The X replaces any of the vowels. Hope you're doing well. Tata's gonna work? No. Find something to Trondheim. Fairly easy job to do. And then I want to check which of the bits when we get there I don't have it. Why different titles? Almost the same. I like to have goofy titles on the Twitch one, but on the others I like to have it more as what it is. I should have consistent titles. Would make more sense. Maybe goofy title, then the actual title, and then the bit like where the socials and such are. Maybe. Lucan, welcome in. Got it. Good. That's not too... Is that where we are right now? I don't know where we are right now. I don't know what industry we're in. The others, I think, are in-game trying to sort out if they do have it or not. Same delivery, that's fine. Every job on screen right now is going to Trondheim. It doesn't matter. That's fine. We're in the service. Yeah, I didn't say we were at the industry. But yes, true, we are in the service. That's fair. I just need to zoom in to this scene. Again, PSA request for SCS. Let us zoom in on this screen, the delivery screen, please. Let me confirm how far away I am from the industry I'm going to. Not having to take it and then go, 100 kilometers? You know. Is the industry next to us? Well, I wouldn't know that if I'm not zooming in, hey? I wouldn't know that. Oh, now I've loaded in and it's only 1 kilometer away. That's convenient, but sometimes it's not. You know what I mean? You feel, you get me, you understand, yeah? You get what I mean? Falco's adjusting his censored suspension there. Hello, Nin. Sounds even worse. Well, we're testing this out. So, this is the 560. And I'm curious on how it sounds when we fully get moving, when we get going. That doesn't sound too bad. This trailer's not going to be very, very heavy. We have to drive so far. Oh, that was a trek, wasn't it? That took so far to get... Might as well have done the job in that time. Where is it? Oh, there. Am I lagging because of the amount of people here, or is my truck just that laggy due to the textures inside it? Why am I suddenly laggy? What the hell? What is that, huh? Did I not Did I not? Hello? I don't know. Nordic details. Yeah, well, we weren't too bad on the way up here. Wasn't too bad on the way up. Also, I just remembered, I have this habit, by the way, of like, I read whatever message somewhere in the chat and I'll forget about it and I'll randomly remember about it later on. Just before I went AFK, apparently SES, you said they were doing ATS Driving Academy. I have not done stage 2 of ATS yet, I think. I started stage 2 with ETS because of how much of a struggle doing ATS first in stage 1 was. So we've got a lot to do. Kind of want to just finish ETS's one first, and then suffer for months with ATS's one. It's just going to be pain, man. It's going to be pain. Pain. But eventually we will do it. Stage 1. At the time, stage 1 was pretty difficult. Have you done it in ATS with the Kenworth? That's a chunky truck, you know. It was difficult. Stage 2 is ridiculous. Some of them are a bit ridiculous. Oh, I see there's bits I don't have. Roundabout photo mode. I do kind of want to go that way. Can we go round this roundabout here? Yes. Like that. Loop-de-loop here, because then you get this bit which is grey, and then you get this little chunk here which is grey. Fuel station. If I slow down for it, I won't even get into there. Bit that roundabout. Then that way. I think that's grey. And then all of this is grey down to the industry. We're at, oh, that looks like a nice industry. Okay, okay. Yeah, we'll have to see what that's like. Yeah. Okay. Have we all got something? Like how you're queuing up near the door, aren't you? Like when class is about to dismiss, you got the queue before the door. And then the bell goes, and you're like, oh, I can leave now. Let's go. Yeah, 560 is still pretty strong for what it is. 32 tons. Cool. Careful, this part is out of the zone here. Meow. Meow. Falco has joined us. Little stutter just before nearly hitting you. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. It's got a nice bit of grit to it. Doesn't sound too hissy. Yeah. Okay, okay. It's almost like the kind of sound you'd have if you sort through all those sounds on that engine plug-in thing. Yeah. What do you think? That's not too bad. So yeah, all the way down here, all the way down to the end, not stopping for the viewpoint because there's too many people, and then just turning around. I'm intentionally in a low gear still. Yeah. Then you got a... Like this is just me rolling backwards right now, or rolling. Foot is not on the pedal. That's quite nice. Yeah. Okay. It's all of this. That building right there. Oh. Is that the town hall? Could be the embassy. Right, what is this? Is this through the bus station? Oh, this is where we're going to be delivering our coaches, right? With the coach DLC. Since when? A few months now. Proton seems to be pretty good because I'm also using... there's a thing that comes with it as well, with the pass thing, like save your passwords, where you can have custom email aliases for everything. So almost every site now has a custom one. I do like the mail thing because I wanted to switch kind of using Gmail more. You can link your Gmail to your Proton anyway. I think it's quite nice. With Nord. Yeah. It's a very useful feature. So now if I do get any spam, it will say either the name of the site or, you know, I just know where it comes from. Along with backing up passwords and such. So Dosh, welcome in. Another king for ping! Oh no. Wish you the follow, big fan. Yeah, it's quite nice. And because the Gmail one, for some reason, when I was making it, the username was already taken. Don't know how. But it was. That sound is not too bad. Waiting, this job is going to Trondheim. Trondheim. Apparently you don't really pronounce the D in that sound. Trondheim. From Östersund. Not too much of a long job. You don't like the Smart Dash? I don't mind the design of it, I'm just annoyed about how tiny the text is. It's purely for show, because apart from the speed number right now, I don't know what any of those other numbers say. As a mod. As a mod, yes. But why I don't need to. I have a job at the moment that doesn't let me go faster than 90, so I'm not worried about what speed I can go. Every time I can, I'm just listening to the sound. Okay. Old v new. You remember what the old one sounds like? Do you remember what it sounded like before I put the 560 in? Didn't realise they sounded that much different then. So maybe the other super ones versus the V8s, they all have a slightly different sound to them. Possibly. I'm going 90, but shouldn't be going 90, let's slow down. Hello Storm, how's it going? You get in the brrrr. That's quite nice. Yeah, that AI, it does look like a Tesla. It's kind of based on Tesla. The fastest one, probably the 770, the highest horsepower you can get. But I don't know if that's highest in terms of the top speed it will max out at, or the fastest acceleration. Acceleration seems pretty good. On it. Adopted a pet termite. Clint eats wood. That's great. That's good. I like that. How do you take care of one? So this is our chill-in. We're at about 1700 RPM, I think at about. 780 is power setup. Yeah, but it's a Volvo. The question was a bit skinnier. So it's basically close enough. Dude, DC? No. We're nowhere near that. We're in the Nordic DLC today. How do people get police lights and sirens? By being a member of the GM team or above. Then they have permission to use those components. If you see anyone with pilot skin or orange flashy lights on top, that's anyone can use those. That's fine. Reference to gorillas. It's just a play on words. Because termites, that's what they do. Good afternoon from Canada. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening from a bit further east than where you are. 1 million in a month? How many jobs do you do every day? You must drive every day. You do thousands of kilometers every single day? That's a lot. Anyone can join this, yes. Anyone can join. Hello, Alec. Welcome in. If you want to join, you go to Trondheim on Sim 1. Because we're not stopping anyway. Well, there isn't really anywhere on the way between the two anyway, but we wouldn't be stopping if there were towns on the way. Wouldn't take too long to get there. Well, I think it is, because Clint eats wood. It's a play on words of how you say the name. Hello, cool people. Hello, folk. At least if you use that chat, you don't have to try and type it every single time or wait for a reply. Quite a handy feature. Million kilometers a month. 3 times. Each day, 32,000. But how? You spend so long at normal speeds as well. You play the game for a lot. 32k. That's insane. Each day is an average of 32k. Oh my god. Isn't that just too much, though? I mean, technically there is no real limit, but then you must play the game all day. 19 hours a day. That is not healthy, my friend. That is not healthy. Do you do that currently, or was that like a over COVID type thing where you couldn't really do much else? Return. Never mind. The waypoint, thankfully, is in the road. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The waypoint is in the road. So, I did want to, yes. Well, now you've discovered it. I'll go and get there another time. Did someone brake because I braked? Sorry, I did kind of slam my brakes on there. But that's a lot. December and January back to back. So you have done it recently. Please. I know I'm not in control of your life, but holy crap. Wind that down. You do not need to be playing anything for 19 hours a day. Do you then sleep the rest? That's still not enough sleep, though. It's way too much. Way too much. Too much. It's because, like, it's a nice, to get the in-game money and get the, maybe achievements and things like that, but you're not getting anything out of it fully. Like, if you were being paid to do it. Still, maybe 19 is a bit too much, but that's just a lot. You just ease it down. Hey, aim for maybe 100k a month, 500k if you must. Halve it. Hello, Chucky. The Sim. Pretty good. 19-hour ETS stream? Nope. Nope. 14 hours. Well, I mean, I remember doing for those long convoys, technically speaking, we were driving for 24 hours. But not like driving. You had... Each route of the convoy was about maybe 2 hours, then you had a break of about 30 minutes. Then you do another one. The chair was not very comfortable by the end of it. That's just too much driving at that time. Too much. Stop swerving. You're making me think you're going to hit something. Stop it. You better come on, mate. Barely took any breaks. Hey, 64. Yes. I remember doing one of them. On and off. And I remember in years after that, I think I joined for like one of the morning routes, and then that was about it. Where are you driving to? To Trondheim. Trondheim. For the job. Hello, Pip. Peak, it was 130k per month. A mil a month, that's just overkill, really. 130k is okay. You do a good 2,000 or 3,000 kilometer job a day. You managed to get that. What did you just gift? What did you just gift? It takes up half the screen? Is that Alec? What did you just gift? On the TikTok preview thingy, something just flashed across half the screen. It had some cool graphical effect on it. What did you do? What was that? It better not be expensive. I need to add the, because I can't, because it's not on this scene, but I need to add the thing where it shows the coin value. And then if I see the number go boof to the end of the goal, I know that's a lot. I don't know what I average. I just guess on stream. We do 200, 300 kilometer jobs 4 times, if you're lucky. I think I just did the number for 3 there. Maybe twice a week. What's that? Adding up. Planet? It did look like something like that, but my lord, if you're gifting a lot of things again, and they cost quite a bit, I appreciate that a lot. But you don't have to. Don't have to. Hi, Hughes. How you doing? Big GG. I saw that one. Super GG. Because it doesn't show in my event thingy. Why does it not show in the event thingy? That's what I mean. It just doesn't. 10,000 hours? I remember there were a few that liked to keep the game going. I think all the players remember Aragon. I think he was one of them. He just left his Steam running. Or he had one of those programs that was kind of farming hours for him. He has, I think, around 25,000 hours. It's a lot. Down. It's okay. I mean, I do have the preview of it open. If that was not open, I would have no idea what you just did. And I don't want you to feel scammed by doing that. Just relax.
8A Wupka.
8A? 8A? Well done, Bren. Good job. It's Diesel. Welcome back. 8A. Have a flower. Hope you're doing well. Modular, welcome back. How have you been? Yeah, that sound is alright. I'm getting used to that sound then. Hope you well. Out of sweetness. Well, you are being very sweet. Yes, indeed. Very kind. How are you, Felix? Times 3, probably 4, but the other one doesn't show up yet. There it is. Hope you're well. Been good? Pretty good as well. Today has been comparing between the summon coming careful between the two Scanias, and I'm like, this one sounds good. I'm at 25 frames. Like, what? This game, man. The wheel is very nice. I feel I'm used to it now. And the force feedback is not up a lot. I don't want it up a lot. What I was looking through some of the settings, by the way, over the weekend is there no general setting that just increases the how hard it is to turn the wheel? Does that make sense? I thought it would be the one that's called internal friction or something. That does nothing. Centering, no. Do I just turn up the gain overall? You know, it feels a bit hard to turn it, you know, you sort of power steering type thing. I thought that's what force feedback basically is. I don't want it too much. Overall gain? Power steering? I don't think it's directly named that. Because, I mean, I can just turn it with, you know, the one finger, and he shouldn't really be doing it. Typical viewers. Do we have a lot? I can't see what the number is. If we do, that's pretty pog. Yeah, that's average. Yeah, that's pretty good. Drain all your power steering fluid. Should do that. Don't go over the roundabout, man. This is all under construction. I need the road to the right here coming up. Did I kill TikTok? No, TikTok. Not many people watch the driving streams. It's the spiral of, wait a minute, do you play this game? You drive in this game? Or they're like, you always do admin, do you drive? And then this is why not many people watch the driving streams. Like, if you question it, watch the stream then. Hey, maybe it will help. There we go, you don't have to go this way if you don't want to. Go, 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 go. There we go. Thank you for holding back a bit. Good morning, Fran. How's it going? Hello, Rion. Changing the house. Yeah, I could actually. I need to go through and check in the pit house what the actual feedback is. So maybe not an in-game setting, maybe a pit house setting. I have the pit house closed because pit house for some reason makes the mouse input stuttery. I don't really know why. You're making me think I'm going the wrong way there. Okay, okay. You're making me think I'm doing it wrong. You're doing the same as I am. I would need that upper part. Freak me out. Promised SES you would not wish anything? They're doing too much. They're doing well in general. I think, as we mentioned, this UI update is the most questionable they've done in a little while. I mean, it's understandable why they've done it, but I think this one has gotten a lot of people saying, no thanks. Generally, their updates are like, yes, yep, sure, that feature's pretty cool. I may not use it, but sure, why not? Like these new garages or something. Is that in this version? They added some cooler garages or something like that? Ooh, that sound. Ooh, not too bad. How do you mod you apply for it when it opens? For this particular role, it's not open at the moment. Support, I believe, is open, and translation opens soon. If you want to join the team, you do those roles. Oh, look, we're here. We here. Why are you on the footpath? That's not legal. Get off the path, man. It's wide enough, though. This man's driving on the path. He's gonna kill people. There we go, using the zoom interior cam there. Well done, well done. Dislike the old UI. No, I don't think so. I think most of us were very supportive of the what is now the old UI, because it was a flatter version of the other one. So I welcomed the kind of nice flat look of it, and that the scrolling the job list didn't have an animation of scrolling anymore. I mean, yeah, sure, some people dislike every update. I didn't mind it. I was just happy that the job list didn't lag anymore. This is, you can go up there. You can go down here. Where am I going? In the corner? Is this going to be really dumb? Like, where... What way am I meant to be facing for this? Ooh. Good. Oh, don't get stuck on that tank, though. Oh, it went green for a moment. Oh! Hey, nice first-person parking, eh? Ooh, pretty good. Think of that honk. See, I got a high-value cargo bonus. To whoever wondered about how you earn more money on the jobs, if you have your skill points and they're leveled up, an extra 1.7k on top of the 6k. So I got a lot of money for that. I believe it calculates that into the money you're going to earn for the job anyway. Cut your refuel here. I don't know if that is regular fuel. Is it? It seems like it. But it may not be. Nice job, thank you. Hello, Tobias. Where does thou be? Thou is in Trondheim right now. And now we could go down this highway. Alesund could be a good job. We go down here and then across that way. Perhaps 7th Street. The hardest one in ETS. I don't know what would be the hardest. There are some that are a bit challenging based on how small the roads are. You could say the Kirkenes Road is actually a challenging one for some people because it's so bendy. You're constantly going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Some roads in Iceland, in Promods for now, are quite tricky as well. Hello? Oh, it's a double. What industry are we in? We're in the quarry, aren't we? That is nowhere near where we are. That one's closer. Oh. But that's where we are right now. It's only 3k, but that's fine. Old Tremeri driveway. That is a challenge, yes. New players must go through a Tremeri entrance. It's like a rite of passage kind of thing. Literally speaking. You have to know. You could take one of the others if you want. Just bear in mind you have to drive really far to go and get it. It don't matter. It says we're going via the ferry, but we're not. No! What, did you take it? Oh, don't read that out. No, it's fine. If you don't read it out, it doesn't exist. Folk, it doesn't exist. Just cover up that number. You don't see the number. This is the Scania R. Next gen R560, not 770. Add 200, exactly. It's totally fine. Oh, there's my trailer. It's right in front of me. Just got to go round everything else. Where is it? There. God, this place is busy. Who invited all these people, eh? They're all doing, Where it? Oh, it's here. I was a little bit too far over then. Spoiler alert, the crew has no depth perception. He doesn't know where he's going. He's blind. Right. Other map. So we're not going the E39. I want to go on the E6. Because that means we go across to the E136. Death perception. There, maybe that as well. Shall I go around that? It'll be funny, just do a quick loop around that. Because this is grey. If that wasn't grey, I'd go down to this roundabout and then join it from here. Yeah, that's why I've got that profile picture. Yeah, exactly. I've just been blinded too much, you know? So this is all grey. Then there's just country road anyway. That's fine. This... Well, this roundabout is grey. Oh, hello, Turo. How you doing? Big fan. This... Let's see if I forget it. This? No, that's on the other side. I'll leave that. And then all this is grey. There we go. Yup. We good. Oh. Oh. You just gained 100 points in between doing those two commands. That's funny. Be possible to get a total viewers counter on screen. There are some widgets that do that. I don't know if they add them all together, but they show on top of one of the chat widgets, it shows how much it is. I don't really want to put that on screen though. It doesn't necessarily matter how much I have overall. It's one of those kind of taboo things in the streaming space where if you focus too much on how many viewers you have, you will act differently. And you shouldn't let yourself act differently. Tanks. We do have a lot of tanks, we do. Tanks of, just reservoir tanks. There's nothing in them. They're light. You got an email? What, saying something's back in stock? I get some of those emails. Two things I've got. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I on the screen right now, I don't really know where I'd put that number. If I had, like, sub count visible, I think I'd have it in kind of the corner of the cam here. You know, there's just a space here in the bottom corner. I'd have it maybe down here. Nah. Bye now. Oh, does it remind you that you've got something still in your car? Yeah, they do that a lot. Logic truck available on TMP. Platform where the trailer rests black has no option for that. If you own the trailer, I think on one of them you can, but on this one I don't think you can. This is not an owned trailer though. It's a Krone one. There might be another one where you can paint it. I swear on one of them you can paint it. Carbon Muscat. Yeah, that could be good. Well done, Turo. Oh, look at you, eh? Alright, where's the way out? Side skirts. That is from the normal Scania tuning pack. The V8 side skirts. I think they are in normal. Then again, this paint job goes across the entire thing anyway, so those are in black, regardless. Waves flower. Big fan, Coral. Like mouse pad. Nah, they want to do that, yeah. Might upgrade my own mouse pad, how about that? Ooh. Okay, I'm out of the zone now. This is out of the zone. Let's move. Let's roll. Was it the Peanut says? Let's ride. That kind of thing. Autobots recon, yeah, that kind of thing. Just the way that he says it, I think, is quite, you know, it's got quite a gritty voice and like, let's ride. Change GPS. Well, we'll see, you know, no pressure. We'll see how you're doing. Something sus about the mod being number 1? Well, you'd expect the mod to have quite a number of points because they're meant to be here. Isn't that the idea, Turo? Right? Why don't you work on your points, huh? Get yourself some points. I can hear the low sound of that now. That does sound quite nice. Right. What, am I wrong? I ain't wrong. I really don't know. Did one come through and I didn't see it? There's just nothing show up in this event list anymore? Wouldn't be surprised. Something showed up. I cannot see it though. I need to not use this anymore because this event widget is just not good. Is that USD? GBP? What currency is that in? Who did that? Who did that? Oh no. Have a flower. I'll have a look at it later. Have a look at it. Because I don't have the alert set up for it. There should be an alert for that. Don't know why there isn't. But nothing showed up for that. It's euros. You're too kind. 4 beers? Are they that expensive? What the hell? They shouldn't be that expensive. Sorry, I'm just going down to 80. You're too kind. Buy a house with a currency? Probably not. Wouldn't think so, no. Made it double. Well, I hope you didn't get charged twice. I hope you just did that by yourself twice. And it's too kind. If you're ahead, we can stop. Well, there's only one road I want to... Sorry, was that time warp not enough? Dinner for 2. Could be. Do you ban people for speeding? If they cause damage while speeding. Potentially. The place where I wanted to go in and then out on the way. I think I... well, at least I have a waypoint in that place, so hopefully I will remember it. £6! 6, you're too kind. It'll go to good use. It won't go towards anything silly. I mean, I don't drink alcohol, so it wouldn't go towards that. Can you imagine? People that donate a lot to streamers and they find out they just spend it on the most stupid stuff. Pound is stronger. Possibly. I don't know what the conversion rate is. They're nearly the same. They've been nearly the same for a while. Oh no, it was the euro and the USD, I think, that were nearly the same. A few years back. Do you know anything called again? It's part of the Scania tuning pack. The Mighty Griffin to have the side skirts themselves and then to colour them, because you have some that are plastic, some that are painted, and so on. I think these are painted. They did claim time warp. They did. I believe it happened because you have a random chance of it being a long one or a short one. I assume it was a short one, but I didn't move much. So. Hey, where are you going? Be careful. Watch out. Don't. I think most of us have now gotten used to the chat above, by the way. For those that haven't noticed or haven't witnessed it, it is now based on the colour of the platform you're chatting on. Of which TikTok and YouTube being a bit close is annoying. I can't change that. Or I did turn it back to user preference. I don't know what I set it to. I think I like it on. No, I don't mind it. It's been overtaken there. I think on platform preference is clean. Then you can see what platform someone's on. Like that. Green, then the red one, then more green. Luxurious dinner. Indeed. Indeed. No, that does help towards various things. It does, because I am... the wording of it is like, I'm not like scared of money, but like I'm very cautious of what I spend money on. So I wouldn't just buy something just because now I have more money. Absolutely not. Every single pound is accounted for. Yeah, but people are thinking blue. It's kind of a bluish, but the main color they use, I guess, for this is like the kind of reddy pink that they use. Same with anyone that chooses to support being a member on whatever platform is, that money. I write down exactly how much it is. It's very thoughtful. It's very, very good. But yeah, I can't change the platform things. It'd be nice if they added a setting where they could do that. £8 where they can change what I'd like that platform to display does. That could be nice. From Ireland, hello Gary, welcome in. I appreciate that. Mull, welcome in. Grey part. This one, no, it's the other one, I think. Because the main part is... Well, no, I do have both roundabouts, so I think, yes, we could go in this one. I think I didn't bother because it was going the other way. That's why. Yeah, we'll be fine. Have I gone past the other one, and or was it not here yet? Use my fancy, No, it's down there. The number 1 is down there. Okay. We good. Give us a honk. Bit of a squeak. Because I don't know if I put air horns on this vehicle. Hello, Falcon. Whoop. Good. Very good. Can you get banned for spamming your horn? Nah, no. There's a bit of grey on the roundabout part. We say grey with an E because we're British. Grey. You say however you want, doesn't matter. At least it's pronounced the same way. Good lord, can you imagine? One's grey and one's like gree. That'd be stupid. Spam your horn. Why would you spam your horn? Are you spamming your horn because you're raging at someone else? You could be kicked for spamming your horn. There is a rule against spamming in any form. So. It refers to making so much noise on the CB radio, not made for that. Spamming the chat, spamming horn, spamming the website, the forum. There could be a punishment for it. Spamming his horn for 10 minutes. I just don't see what... It doesn't do anything, though. It does not do anything. Smart people will also have their horns turned off in busy places. Kick not a ban. Mason, I don't like how you're questioning the very specifics of it. There is a rule against it. Rule 1.3. Read what the rule says. And as a general bit of common sense, regardless of whether it was kick or ban, don't spam your horn. Because it doesn't do anything. It does not help. Please. My friend admin, my friend, he's going to go get you. Going to tape your horn down. I will personally kick you myself if you do that. Because that'll be annoying. Why is, hold on a minute. Why is there a dot over there? Who is that? Is that someone through the map, or, yes. What do you mean, yeah? Where are you? And then in here is where I wanted to go. Sugar Road. Oh. Oh, over there. Yeah. We're not doing that now. Not doing that now. Remember it, though, but we're not doing that now. You being so kind and letting me out again. I appreciate that. Zoom out. How far away are they? Oh, that's because there are 3 of them running out. It's in the Donbass. The one that we pronounce in a very funny way. Currently spamming, do you want your ID? No, I don't. I'm doing something called playing the game right now. I'm driving right now. If you have the intent to purely annoy others, you're not playing the game. So, you're attention seeking. You're being silly. You're being stupid. Hello, settings. Oh, this is where it comes out. Oh, okay. There's that one there as well. We need to remember that. Well, no, I could just say it's just outside the city then. It's just annoying one person. I don't think it's worth it to do that. Imagine that one person, you were to annoy that one person, go out of your way to do that, and the whole person doesn't even have their horns on, so they didn't hear it. That would be funny. Well done, Felix. Well done. Oh, he called you a bad word. Ooh. Chill, chill. You know what? I'll shut up. I see you in the message. I see you. I'm going to ignore your message. I'm not replying to that. Nuh-uh. Now the church. That's what this photo trophy is. This is ETS. Yeah, ETS 2 specifically, because some people don't know that there is the reason why this one is a 2. Forgive me, please. No, you've been punished. You sinned by saying the stupid number. You must learn your ways. JB stream win? Maybe one day I'll look into it. This could be good for the last job, technically speaking. Good for UK. There is one, yes. I thought it was just UK. Capital for both, obviously. There we are. It's because I'm rolling downhill a bit. Nice. Drive that, Grandma? No, 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 no. We're still staying at 80. 80's comfortable. Comfortable speed. That speed is... This sound, because I'm going at a constant speed now, that's not too bad. Look at the view. Goddamn, that's nice. You think you could appeal your ban? Anyone can appeal their ban. An appeal is a request, don't forget. You thought you were in the UK. It may not get accepted for that. Where were you driving that you thought was the UK? Because there are certain examples where, I guess, if you've like just come over from the boat. France. Okay, so did you just come off the ferry and then you... got confused? Belgium! Very good. UK drives wrong side. Shut up. That looks really nice. That view there in the distance with the clouds and just the trees reminds you of when you've picked a really nice spawn point on a Minecraft map and you're using shaders, obviously. And that's what you see ahead of you. Just a distant mountain range. Really, really far away. Looks good. 5 minutes away. Did you interfere with anyone else? Did you bump into someone else? Did you realize when you were on the wrong side and you just stopped? Possibly. You can still appeal it though. Explain it however you want to explain it. You're making me want to buy a wheel. You can if you want. If you want to use the link that I have for it, we give you a tiny little discount. Or anyone else's discount code, because they are very useful for the cost of the price it is. I don't know if we have the command set up for just Moza, just as a command, Moza. I don't know if I set one up. No, I should have that then. Should have that. It's in the main socials link where you got all the links for. That one is there, yeah. I should add that as a command. Similar to how we've got the Toby one, where you can get a bit of a discount on the Toby, I'll add one for the, Did someone bump? Did someone bump? I'll add one for, the Moza as well. He has died. Who died? Don't tell me someone tipped over, please don't tell me something. A little bump is okay, but not... There goes the Tesla. Oh. What did he do? Flippy, hello. I mean, it's only the Tesla, right? You know, it's only Uriel. He's only in the Tesla. What is that emote? These EVs, are alright. Can't trust them. Swedish remote, but with a helmet. Tesla can defend itself. I do like how many cameras it has, yeah. Ready to see me driving? Well, not if you're a member of the stream that actually watches the driving streams. No, I've been doing driving streams for years. I haven't always had the driving, the wheel cam, but I've been doing driving streams for years. Some people just don't know. Beep beep. Sorry, I was a bit nervous on how quickly you were coming around the corner there. Maniac. After a bit of driving, I would if I'm doing a very long job. The jobs we do are only around 200, 300 kilometers, so it doesn't take very long, and then the break is while gathering everyone back together. So I don't really do very long jobs. This is Nordic, yes. I'm rolling downhill a bit. Hey! What? What did you hit? Did you hit the wall? You got confused? Is your accelerator stuck? Go turn around, man. Go the other way. What are you doing? It notices you're there and pops by a warning. Oh, I see. Get on. Odd place. It can happen if you're briefly distracted, but I don't know what you might have seen on your screen, so... Don't worry about it. At least he didn't tip. Doesn't really matter how you bump. Just as long as you don't tip or you have one of these jobs. But yes, this is Nordic. It is lovely. Suspension too low. Oh, it could be. Yeah, but mine is as well. So I've got to be careful what I bump into. I think mine is. A mega pothole. Gotta be careful. Maybe your bull bar, if you're using one. Nice wheel, thank you. Pretty damn good. You flipped over a railing. How'd you do that? I've seen some pretty impressive flips due to people not actually slowing down, though. Sometimes they can be quite good. Slow down. 18. Cruise control back up. Lime. Everflower, 3 months. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. How have you been? That's very kind of you. Appreciate that. Speedrunning a solo game and a car brake checked you. By the way, to those that don't know, because you said speedrun, did you know there are various categories in ETS2 for speedrunning? You might think that's a bit strange because, well, you can't complete the game. No, you can't complete the game, but you can do a few missions to and from certain things. There's a category going between one place and another place. There's a category for quickest time to do 5 deliveries, 10 deliveries. The island of Corsica, to explore the entire thing. Various things like that. If you like speedrunning, try and beat them. Go for it. Because I did a video, if you want to go and look at the old videos, folk, I did one about can you speedrun ETS2. And I was talking about old ones. Now, I don't think there's one listed for CD, but yes, there is a kind of unofficial one. For quickest time to do the CD road. I would assume it would count from, at least from the Calais end, you have where the intersection is, and you've got where the prefab meets. So there's a grid line in the road. From there, that's where it starts. Other end, I don't know. Maybe when it shrinks back to the Duisburg part. But that's not the full, you know. The old road used to be longer than that. Yeah, so literally, fastest time to 100% complete the map. I don't know if there is one for that, but that will take you... If you do it continuously, it will still take you a few days to do that. Days. At the map size that it is now, weeks maybe. That's probably why there isn't a speedrun category for that. How can you improve your ping? There isn't much you can do if you're too far away from the actual servers, sadly. If you're trying to connect to a server that's too far away from you, you will always have a bit of a ping difference, because it has to travel further. Opinion on the new Renault? Which one? Why are you overtaking me on the corner? What are you doing? The electric Renault? The Renault T? 2024 one. I don't know if I've seen it. I'm not sure. Renault's not too bad. It's alright. Let's see. The Renault T in general is not bad. I drove that when it first came out. I haven't used the electrics version. It's almost the same. Hello, Malo. Wiggin. As you get the real information on screen, the one in the top right is called Trucky. Truck with a Y at the end. It's a very nice program to list job information, to list if you're doing VTC stuff. It shows real time. It takes about 20 seconds from now I will arrive at my destination if I'm going at this current speed. That sort of thing. What degree? 1800. 1800 degrees with this. By far. But I do want to do some funny challenges where I'm using obscure ones. In the pit house software for Moza wheels, you can go down to 90 degrees. And you can go up to 2700. So you do a job with the lowest, do a job with the highest. In game, yeah, 90, yes. I need to have a look in game because the animation slider, I don't know what that goes up to. CD? No. On one stream, at some point, or maybe I'll just do it in a video or stream, I'll be like, okay, here's the challenge. I'm going to do a job with this steering degree setting. Will I crash? Whoa, who knows? 1800, yeah. When I first got the wheel, the very first stream I did with it to use it, because I wanted to sort of ease into using it, I had 1080 degrees. I'm just going where the thing is going now. Then when I did the first stream driving in ATS with it, I just went screw it and I went straight up to 1800. And then I thought, oh, 1800 is not too bad. At first, yeah, it was weird because I'm turning it 2 times the amount that I normally would be. So I mean, obviously that's going to be weird. Is this going to be doable in first person? Not if everyone covers my screen. I just wanted to get out of the barrier there so that I could see where I'm going. Well, I'm now used to how much I need to turn my wheel to reverse. There you go, that's not too bad. Game says yes. That's my motto, game says yes. Can you ask a question? Yes, you may. You just did. That was your question. Where a prime convoy took place? This is a nice industry. Isn't this one also used... This is Shuttle Cola, isn't it? Well, it's meant to be. Yes, it is. Yeah. So we should... where's the nicest place to park here? I think that's out of the industry. We could go this wall. Or this... That one might be a larger area. I think this one's larger. Go round where all they are. Quarry run? No, I'm not doing it. Hell no. Not today, anyway. Admin thinks you're blocking. Admin. You can't drive off, can you? Could you imagine? You'd be like, oops, I went back too far. Forward a tiny bit more. Yep, there we go. Oh, if you're waiting to turn left when people come the other way, why can someone kick you for blocking if you're waiting for traffic to move? They might be a bit confused by how long you were waiting there for. unless it's a case where you chose to wait, and technically speaking, you don't have to, they may not have got the context of it, I guess. Can join server. Aaron, this is the last job we've done, but it's not my server. So yes, anyone can join. Free cam. You have to enable the free cam in the files. It's far easier said than done for that. Yuma, thank you for the gift. Aaron, welcome in. Co-driver, welcome in. Yeah, it's annoying how... I've noticed this consistently because Alec is very kind with the donation of the gifts. Some of the gifts, like the rose that just came through, that showed up. The wheel thing that Yuma gifted showed up, but none of the big expensive ones. Why did none of them show up? One day, I don't remember those quotes either. Some of these quotes are really old. 2022 was a very long time ago. Oh, Texas, can you move over a bit? There'll be an extra space for Churchill there if you move over. Where's the scroll up to see where the donor was? I see it! Tobias, I see it. I really hope you didn't accidentally do that twice. Made it double. You can dispute the other one, surely, because it does show up twice. But why did that not show up in my... Why didn't I see that? Can I screenshot that real quick? It just doesn't show up. Just there we go. Just so I have proof that it didn't show up. That is very kind. Unless I pop out, like, the event feed thing, it shouldn't be the case to do that. There is an events filter as well. Does it show here? Could you imagine? Oh, this one only has the Twitch thing, so I need to log back into the YouTube one. Stream apps, services, platforms, YouTube. Sign in with Google. Why am I not signed in? We're not on a convoy. We're on Simulation 1 of Truckers MP. Anyone can join that server. Right, there we go. That's signed in. YouTube. Of course, now it doesn't show all of it because... Oh, that's annoying. But this should show it all correctly. I don't know. That's annoying. That sucks that it didn't show up. Whoever was next to Texas is now gone. Churchy, you could park there unless they were logging. Simulation 1, yes. We're in Ellison. I think that's kind of how it's like. Ellison. But I'm going to stay here for a bit while people take photos. We're done for the drives for the day then. We're done. Look at the line. That's so many people. There is a Hawley trailer at the end there. That's a bit annoying. It's just the car in the middle. The car should really be on the end, but oh well. There, that's alright. Oh, these don't look good. Skybox 1 is bright, but the sun is in the wrong place. With two A's, has Allison. Allison. You know the name Allison? Is it basically like that? Make it easy for me. Whoop, pillar. I'll go reset the camera. Because it was... Oh, it's the wall! That's what I got stuck on. Right, that makes sense. I just want to kind of cover up the gap that you've left there. Nice. Could say Allison. Yeah, but I want to say it right. You know? I want to say it right. See, the sun goes behind us the entire time. We're just at the wrong angle here. If I was really into like taking nice photos, we would check where the sun is. So, Adam, I remember Adam's puns. He was good. Which country? This is technically in. No, are we in Norway? Yes, clearly we're in Norway. We're further over. No, it's here. You'll need the Nordic DLC for this. But next time, it'd be nice to discover some of this stuff. The burp. Signature of mine. My bad. My bad. But thank you for joining. Look at how many people joined us for the jobs today. Not too bad. Not too bad. No, you don't have it? Ah. That's good. Bright orange lights. Won the Volvo. These orange lights, they are LEDs you can put on there normally. Or you mean the roof lights? I believe they're either from DLC or they are stock LEDs you can just put on your vehicle bottom. Yeah, they're normal LEDs as well, I think. You can have a bar that goes around the bottom. You can put them on that. I do have the new light up badge, yes. I was going to check, does it actually glow at night then? If I have lights... Oh, it does. There we go. Let's make it a little bit darker. 23? Ooh, look at that. It does. Your one glows even more because you're on a lighter background than my one. That's interesting. It even makes the surrounding part glow. Then we've got hour 2. Oh, that was orange. That's interesting. That glows a lot. Not bad, not bad. Literally, Leah looked next to me to say, no, I wanted to see it on my own one, man. Looks good, looks good. Right, let's go flashbang back to whatever the hell time we were at. There we go. Change the colour of the glow? That might look a bit weird. If you just want to change it, change the colour of the background of it, and then you'll get a different coloured glow. Blue scanning a black Volvo. Yes. That blue is quite a nice blue. It's a nice blue. But that was some nice drives. I enjoyed that. You are free to... Class dismissed. You can do more jobs if you want. You can do whatever the hell you want. I don't know.